guys, welcome to day 11 of Vlogust. Super excited. I recorded so late yesterday that I don't really have that much to update on. So yeah, but I want to show you, I did take back out this project, and this is going to be a crossbody bag. Really got into these crossbody bags. Llama Mama Kayla posted a tutorial of how to use 2 granny squares to make a bag out of. And I did one already with some neon stripes yarn, and I loved how that came out. But then Kayla posted about a frog bag that she was making, and I thought that was so cute because I already had a frog hat. Let me pull that out. This hat I had made, and I made this a while ago. It's just a bucket hat. Put on my little bucket hat. The ears are a little bit funky, but I still think it's cute. Ooh. Kitties are over there. Marcus is visiting his brother Cody, so they kind of, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so that is my bucket hat. And when I saw that Kayla was making a frog bag, I was like, I have to make one too. And I just searched for frog granny square, and I found this one, and I just loved it. The pattern, the example was in yellow, but you guys know pink, that's my color, pink and green. So this was just like the perfect project for me. I actually finished the front of it a while ago, and this morning I got up and I finished the back panel. So I already had the green part done, so I just put the pink border, and then I made the back of the ears. So I was a little bit wondering, like, should I, because you know the front, sorry, not the back of the ears, the back of the eyes. I keep wanting to think that these are ears. I guess because they kind of, from the back, they do look like ears. But yeah, so I did do the back, and I'm gonna match them up and stick them on. So you have, you know, the front, turn it around, and that's the back. And I think this is super cute. I'm also gonna use some felt, or I'm trying to think, or maybe like some embroidery thread or something, and just stitch a little fly to put on the back, because I think that'd be really, really cute to have, you know, just a little bit of little thing in the back. So yeah, so I need to go back to the tutorial because I don't remember how to make the bag. I don't remember, do I make the strap like first, or I don't know. So I need to go back to that tutorial to see how to put my granny squares together to make it into a bag. And I can't decide if I want to line this one and put a zipper. I like the bags lined, and it's just, I like when they're lined. I just don't like hand sewing in that lining. Like, yeah, that's just the one part I don't like. I don't like, you know, it just takes me so long to hand sew something, and I'm not very good at sewing. So I like the bags to be lined, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. And this one is actually cotton, so there's not quite as much stretch as the first bag I made, but we'll see. I really like this, so I probably should go ahead and line it. I should do it, but we'll see. Even if I don't line it right away, I'm going to mark this off as a finished project. Just because, yeah. So yeah, so hopefully I might try to finish this today, maybe, because I want to get started on some new projects, but I'm like, I have to finish some stuff first. So I'm going to try to get this finished. And my next thing to try to get finished is actually probably going to be my llama. I've been thinking about that for a while. It's so cute. It's so big. And I just need to do the legs, the tail, and I think his little blanket and harness. So yeah, that probably be something else I work on. I have it packed away in my whip trunk, so I'll take it out and pop up a few pictures so you can see which project that is. So yeah, other things I worked on this morning, I didn't get a lot done because I was having some tech problems. I wanted to work on making some new tote bags, and this is the design that I wanted to put on a tote bag. It's a really, really huge design for my big size totes, but I don't know what was going on. This is a design, I didn't draw this or anything. This is just a design that I purchased, and I was trying to get it to load to my embroidery machine back there, and the embroidery machine runs basically on a computer, and I don't know what was going on. I could not get this design to load to my embroidery machine, and this has never happened before. And you know, I could open up the design in the software, I could see it, I could print it out, but when I would actually try to send it to my embroidery machine, my software would freeze. And I tried like a whole bunch of other designs to see, like, you know, maybe I need to update something, but everything else worked. It was just this one design, the one design I want to use right now, and for some reason it wouldn't work. And, you know, I was starting to get a little bit frustrated with it. But I decided, you know, there's probably some reason why I don't need to stitch this out right now. I don't know why, but I was like, you know, I'm just going to put it aside and just think about some other things that I can make. So yeah, so kind of put this on hold. Hopefully I can get it figured out, because come on, this is so cute. But yeah, so I do want to get some more tote bags made up and add those to the shop, because one, I need tote bags because I'm getting so many whips, and I like to keep my whips in totes because, like, you know, it's just so convenient. Like, if I'm going somewhere, I can just grab a tote, and I have scissors, I have my hook, I have my project, my pattern, everything in there, and I can just go. So yeah, speaking of patterns, I have actually started organizing some of my whips, some of the projects that I want to make, in using the app Notability. And again, like, I didn't know, I downloaded this app a while ago, but I never actually used it. I don't know, I opened it, kind of played around with it, but just didn't get into it. And then Paris Crochet Flow did a tutorial on how she uses it, and that just was like, oh, this is perfect. So I did play around with that, and I'm gonna jump over to my iPad and show you guys what I'm starting with that. All right, so this is the app called Notability, and I had actually downloaded this app way long time ago when I first got an iPad, but I never got into using it. And then Paris Crochet Flow posted this really cool tutorial about how she uses it to track all of her inventory for her craft fair. So after seeing that, it really got me into trying it again, and I immediately fell in love with it. I love that you can kind of like create kind of like scrapbooks, and that's kind of what I've been trying to use it for. I have a few different things going on, and the first one is I created a section where I can track my current projects, and I only have 2 in here so far. I have a lot more whips than this, but this is just what I've added. And yeah, I love cats, as you know, so of course I wanted to find a background that had cats, and I think this is just, I just like created this background really easily in Canva. I use Canva for a lot of different design things, because if you're not, I'm not very good at designing things, so I like Canva because it just makes things look nice on its own, kind of. So yeah, so I wanted something with cats, and this, I just wanted a way for me to kind of just track what I'm working on. I want to be able to just drop in pictures. You know, I want to have links to anything that I'm using to help me make that project. So this one is called my Froggy Crossbody Bag. I don't remember when I actually started this. I know I can look back into my phone and like see when I started taking pictures, and I might do that and just add in the date. These are the yarns that I'm using. I don't have the labels to them. They're just cotton yarns, and then some black and white acrylic yarns from my scrap pile. And my Froggy Granny Square, I wanted to put a link to the pattern in case I want to go back to it. And I really love Notability because I can just drop in a link, I can click on it, and then I can open it. So I think that's really, really cool. And for the crossbody bag of actually how to make that, that was a Llama Mama Kayla video. So I'll probably go ahead and put a link to that video too, so I can just click on it, because I do need to go back to the video because I don't remember how to, you know, attach the strap and start putting the project together. So I will have to go back to that. And then I'm also going to start like just dropping in some pictures as I work on the project. So today I was working on my second granny square for the back. So I just took a quick picture of that and dropped it in here. And you can add in as many pages as you want. So I have another page in here when I get some more pictures. When I finish, you know, like the different parts, I'll just start adding in some more pictures. So yeah, that's just kind of how I'm going to, right now, thinking about planning how I'm going to keep track of some of my crochet whips. Really like this. I'm probably going to like change up the background because I do like changing things a lot. So I'm not going to just keep the same background with the kitties. Whenever I get the urge to have a different background, I will go ahead and change it. And I also have one that I've been using for upcoming crochet projects that I want to make. So again, I have some different ones in here. And I've only actually started filling out one, so I did this one by sections. So I wanted a section for granny squares, for clothing, blankets. This is just a template that I'll just copy if I need more pages. Amigurumi, and I can click on it. And this is a project that I found that I really want to make. So this one, again, I just created a little background in Canva. And of course, I wanted cats, because you guys know, crazy cat lady. And I just have some different sections. I have one for the project name. So this one is the Flower Granny Square, and it's by Yarn Geek. Reason, this one was suggested by Tracy. So thank you, Tracy. And I kind of just put some ideas, like, you know, I thought I could use this for a pillow cover, or I don't know what I was going to write next. I got distracted and didn't finish my thought. And then I just put in some different pictures, some different screenshots, and then at the bottom I have a spot for notes if anything I want to jot down. So yeah, so that's going to be how I'm going to start off using this app called Notability. I love this app. It's so much fun. And yeah, so thank you so much, Paris from Paris Crochet Flow. Thank you for showing how to use this app. I didn't realize like how amazing it is. So thank you so much for that. All right, so that's going to be it for this, and we'll hop back over and I will show you my pattern of the day. All right, so let's look at my pattern of the day. So for this pattern, it's from this book called Crochet Cafe, and I picked up this book a while ago at Joann's. It sells for about $19.95, but I had a 60% off coupon and I used it on this. This book is so beautiful. Like, out of all the crochet books I've used, I feel like this might be the most beautifully laid out one I've used. One of the things I love about it, each pattern has this really, really pretty intro page that looks like a chalkboard, and I just love that. I love design, so anything that's like pretty, like designed really nice like this, I'm like, oh, awesome. But the project that I want to focus on is actually this one. Hopefully you can see it. I'll pop up a picture anyways, though. It is a little latte coffee. Like, how cute is that? I do like the muffins as well, but something about this little latte cup is just so cute to me. I love coffee, so maybe that's why. I think it's really cute. I think the only thing that I might struggle a little bit with it does look like a pretty straightforward pattern, a straightforward shape. It's just that you have to make this kind of skinny column for the handle, and I'm not great at making like cylinder shaped things that are skinny like this. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a struggle for me, but this is just one piece. It's small, so I think it'll give me some great practice on how to do that. But yeah, so cute. See, I think there's some more pictures. Like, look how pretty this is. Like, this book is just so nice. There's so many pictures. All the directions are really, really clear. So yeah, and I love this. So one of the reasons I'm looking at like some smaller projects is just that most of the projects that I've been adding to my crochet pattern highlight have all been these really massive projects, like, you know, like cardigans and stuff like that. So I want to find some projects that are really, really quick that I can make in like maybe just a day, make in a few hours or something like that. So that is going to be my project. And also, I did not update you already on my Cody. Cody is, as always, I've been saying, he's doing great. He was really active today. He had a lot of energy today. He actually wanted to play. He has a few like little just balls and stuff to roll around in his area, and he was playing with those a while. And I did take out the little laser pointer a little bit. I didn't want him running or anything, but I was like kind of just shining it right in front of him so he could just paw at it instead of like chasing it. And yeah, he had fun with that. Been really, really active today. Feeling great, as always, eating a ton. He eats so much. He's probably going to gain quite a bit of weight because he's not getting as much exercise as normal, but he's eating way more than normal. But the vet was like, you know, that's really important just to make sure that he's, you know, eating plenty of food. So good sign. When anyone is like eating, that's always a great sign. So yeah, I'm really happy that he is enjoying lots of food. Yeah, so he's doing great. I'm probably going to go hang out in there a while and just crochet with him. You know, it's like kind of like our little daily thing. I put on some YouTube and we just sit there, watch it together. I crochet and he just lays right next to me. So it's really, really kind of just a nice little bonding thing. His brother Marcus, my big orange cat, has been around in here most of the day visiting Cody. So it's been nice, some brotherly love going on. So that's why kind of Cody now, he's being quiet, like even though I'm saying his name. His brother's here, so he's like, oh, I'm good. I got my attention. So yeah, so that is going to be it for today. I want to thank you guys all for always, you know, liking, commenting, and all of that stuff. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for always updating me on what's going on with you and the projects that you're working on and what fun things that you found. So thank you so much for that. Always brings me so much joy. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend filled with lots of things that you love, lots of crochet and all of that. So I will see you guys soon. Have a great, great day and love you all. Bye, guys.